Hello, men and women, boys and girls, platypi, diapers, bananas, robots, explosions, more bananas. This is The Science Show. It's the best show that you're not watching, available only on premium Vietnamese and Australian cable. And now, for your incredibly handsome and awesome host, Ross Rackin. Hello there. My name is Ross Tyler Rackin. Tyler with a T. I have huge abs, and I'm toned and muscular in every way with my tight blue jeans. I work out all the time. You can see my grossly huge thighs and pecs. And also I have an outie belly button, in case you were wondering. But back to more serious matters, I want to talk to you kids about something. You think biology is pretty hip, right? Yeah, it's fly. Nah, I want to talk to you about something called flagella. Do any of you know what flagella is? Anybody? How about you, Sarah Franzini? Answer the question, Sarah Franzini. No, Sarah Franzini, they're not super mutants that live in sewers and eat people's brain. No, they're not vampire babies from outer space that want to enslave the entire human race. No, flagella are part of a cell, and they make that cell go places. Like me. Now, the flagella is made of 3 separate parts. The stator, the hook joint, and the filament propeller. Now, the stator is located under the cell membrane, beneath the phospholipid bilayer. That's what my science teacher told me. Now, the stator houses the rotor, which spins the hook joint round and round. Now, the filament is like a piece of elastic, so it just flies in a tightly coiled circle, propelling the cell in any which way it wants. Now, the flagella, internally, is made of doublet microtubules, and they're connected all by dining arms, which are made of protein. Now, the microtubules give it its shape and give it the energy it needs to move around. It's surrounded by a skin called the axoneme, and juts out of the plasma membrane. It's rooted into the cell by something called a basal body. Now, what's the difference between flagella and cilia, you ask? Well, cilia are just stupid. They just wave around every which way, they don't care about the cell. But flagella, they care about everything that goes on. They spin in a tightly coiled circle, or similar motion, to propel the cell with as little as energy as possible, and to get it the furthest in the shortest amount of time as possible. Now, with all things, sometimes they might not work. Same thing can happen with cells and their flagella. Sometimes if the flagella don't work, you get something called Bardet-Biedl syndrome. It's not good, people. Bardet-Biedl syndrome can affect you in the following ways. It can cause retinal failure. This is very bad. It causes inflamed retinas due to non-working flagella. This is an infrared picture of an inflamed retina right now. It's all red and yellow and gross. It can also cause polydactyly, which in Greek means multiple limbs, or hands. Translating Greek is very hard. This can happen on your toes as well as your fingers. It can also cause learning disabilities and mild facial deformation, such as a heavier Cro-Magnon brow, or maybe the ability to not concentrate at all, similar to myself. It can also cause heaviness and obesity. This is a problem. Even if kids try to eat healthy, they will constantly be obese. This can prove troublesome concerning diabetes or blood clotting in the future. It can also cause heart deformations. I couldn't find any pictures of deformed hearts, so I just used this picture. Everything's where it needs to be. It's spick and spam. Now, Bardet-Biedl syndrome can heavily affect newborns, and it can be diagnosed as early as 1 to 2 weeks, but is usually not diagnosed further than a child's 5th or 4th year of age. Scientists... Whoa! What's this? Lee and Grow. We'll just ignore that for now. Anyway, scientists are working on a cure as we speak, and have made some major progress in the past decade or so. They believe they might find a remedy for this by 2015. Now, go back, youngins, to playing with your ping-pong tables. I'll be right here if you have any questions.